White House Chief of Staff John Kelly says President Trump's view on immigration has evolved. In a meeting with the Hispanic caucus on Capitol Hill, Kelly reportedly said there will be no wall, quote, that Mexico will pay for. Lawmakers say Kelly told them certain things are said during the campaign that are uninformed. Kelly's comments were first reported by Washington Post congressional reporter Ed O'Keefe. He's also a CBS News contributor and is with us from Washington. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, guys.
Great reporting yesterday. Interesting to hear what the White House Chief of Staff told members of Congress, that he was uninformed, and then later in a Fox News interview saying that the president's views on the wall are evolving. You've seen the president's tweets this morning trying to recorrect that record. End of day, what does it mean?
It means nobody knows what exactly the president wants to do here, and that's a problem. Absent specific guidelines from the president, Republicans aren't quite sure how to proceed, because they could put something up and cast votes on it and have the president end up vetoing it and putting them in a really difficult position. So until the president gets specific on what exactly he'd like to see paired with permanent legal protections for dreamers, Republicans aren't quite sure what they should be doing.
So can you clarify for everybody, because you saw Nancy Cordes ask the Senate Majority Leader yesterday about this, and he said, until we know what the president does, we're not going to sit up here spinning our wheels. What exactly is the debating point around the question of DACA?
Nobody disputes that the dreamers should be protected and that Congress is ultimately probably going to pass something. The issue is, of course, remember, Republicans control Congress, and they don't want to just do that. They want to pair it with something. They want to make changes in border security. They want to make changes in what's called family-based migration. And the issue is, well, to what extent are you going to go? Do you want to fully fund new wall and fence construction on the Mexico border? Or are you willing to put up just some of that money now and continue that debate in the coming years? And the president continues to say, as he did in his tweet this morning, we got to do that wall. It's going to be see-through in some parts, which is Trump for a fence. And then just the question is exactly how much money do you put up that he would find acceptable? And that is what has been infuriating Democrats and Republicans, is he won't just keep to one idea.
Ed, this is in an acute moment because this is tied to keeping the government open. So where are Democrats on this, specifically in the Senate, in terms of, are they going to vote for a spending deal that does not include DACA? And if they don't, does that mean the government's shutting down?
So remember, you need 60 votes to pass a spending bill in the Senate. 51 Republicans right now, but 2 of them at least have voted no in the past on these things. One more, Lindsey Graham, says he's not for it. So you're down to 47, which means you're going to need at least 13 Democrats to vote with the Republicans. 18 of them voted yes on the last short-term spending bill in December, but at least 3 of them yesterday said they're voting no, so that leaves just 15. Today we may hear from more Democrats who have voted yes in the past saying, I don't like this, I'm not voting for it. If they can't get 60 votes, we're headed to a shutdown.
All right. Ed O'Keefe, thanks for breaking it down.